Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Andy Morbitzer, Panther Strategies. Today, if you've not been on a Panther Strategies call, this is really what sets Panther apart, what we tried to build here, what we're doing. We finally made it through beta testing for the last 90 days and checked the systems from logistics to pricing to defaults to commission values to the different ways that you can pay as a member, buy products. So everything went well. I'm sure you're going to see the adjustment to the comp plan where we're going to build a power leg. So for those of you that are on board, hopefully by Monday in your back office, when you go in there, you'll see the updates and it'll be exciting. We'll build some momentum, get a big power leg, a lot of people going, create a lot of volume. So really that's the update and the in-house things we need to take care of here on this call. So welcome to the call. Again, my name's Andy. We're going to get started here. And whenever I assess business opportunities, my background, whether it was looking at white papers for cryptocurrency or looking at business plans for small business owners or angel investing, I always look for some key characteristics that, does it solve a problem is the biggest one. And what we set out to do here at Atlas Forge and Panther Strategies is to solve a problem. And the problem is the average worker, their pay, why of course, is stagnant. And knowing what I know, and as I can see the future of what happens to the middle class through taxation and reduction in jobs and the cost of living skyrocketing, it's imperative that you have your own, if you will, international turnkey business, and you can accomplish that very easy these days in e-commerce with the internet. We've gone through spent a lot of time and a lot of money to put this platform together so that you have all the tools, all the products, all the access to experts to make a sustainable, reliable monthly income. So part of that assessment and the characteristics I look at is a lot of times you have to look at what's the future and where's the need going to be? What problem do you solve? What role do you play? And in this day and age with political unrest, social unrest, religious unrest, governments and countries imploding and hyperinflation and devaluation of money, it would be prudent that you take control of your financial situation and your life, really. You've got to find something that you own, maintain, and control. Just look no further than Venezuela here in the last 6 months, and the uprising there was because people didn't have access to their own money. They have a, less than ethical government that really hyperinflated their money, drove it into the ground and left the people with nothing. That's why you saw the flight to Bitcoin. But it's all about owning, maintaining, controlling, and being proactive. We see all the dangers. We read all the books, or we see, social media and the news pumping up negativity and strife and darkness. And we see it every day. Well, we offer, solutions. One thing I can't stand about elected officials around the world is they all talk a lot. But what I don't see is where's the solutions? Here in the United States, we spent $10 trillion over the last 10 years, and I don't see any difference, just more debt. I don't see Social Security being funded, Medicare, unemployment. I don't see any new roads, new infrastructure. It didn't increase the GDP. So when I look at these things, it's not working. And if you look throughout history, these clear and present dangers are everywhere in the world, and they're going to affect you and me. And the next 10 years, the next decade is going to be one hell of a ride. And if you're not prepared by protecting what you have, investing from strength, speculating, having a turnkey platform like Panther Strategies where you own it, there's a lot of value there. That's the value proposition. You own and maintain and control any and all assets that we sell, including you own and control your own business. We just made it easy for you. But right now, if I was sitting with all my money in the bank in fiat currency or a pension or 401k, I'd be scared to death, because that's what's going to take the brunt and what's going to revalue, just like you saw in 2008, but worse. Most people will lose more than half of their net worth. It's just a matter of time. With low interest rate, high debt, it's a terrible combination. Hyperinflation, devaluation of the money. You put all this into a stew, you're going to have one heck of a soup. And so the key to it is diversification, to not only survive, but to thrive. And that's what we built here at Panther Strategies. We have some unique opportunities here that really make a lot of sense. Advantages like being first to market. You get the lion's share of the clientele, lion's share of the commission, lion's share of the penetration of the markets. In essence, you're going to make more money. And that's the whole premise of why we built Panther. Was it's a platform where it's a business, and then all of our products in a perfect world, whether you're talking about gold, silver, strategic metals, cryptocurrency, future diamonds, future whiskeys, these are all assets that you own, maintain, and control, and in a perfect world will appreciate. Now, one thing we do know is the stock market's heavily overvalued. So when that crashes, you can almost guarantee that gold and silver is going to go up in value. As the Internet of Things and electronic vehicles and drones and satellites and computers and smartphones and these microchips, it's the future. I mean, billions upon billions of these products are going to be sold. So I love strategic metals, because without them, we wouldn't have all these conveniences and high-tech gadgets that we're addicted to. So that's why we chose strategic metals. And we've got no competition there. We're the only game in town when it comes to strategic metals. We're an international turnkey opportunity. We're over 100 countries, and we just beta test or soft launched this thing 90 days ago, and we're already in over 100 countries. We have the replicated sites done, the business tools. It's very inexpensive to get started. I mean, literally for I think $250 or 200 euros, you can have an international turnkey business, and that's unheard of. You couldn't do that in brick and mortar with physical stores. I mean, you're going to need a couple $100,000 just to get started and have a very small imprint and only serve that small demographic of your neighborhood. Brick and mortars are a thing of the past. E-commerce is the way of the future. I think everybody should have one or two e-commerce businesses, because you want multiple streams of income as well. So very inexpensive to get started. So I'd get back with whoever shared this with you, see what you need to get in, especially now that we're going to build a power leg. You're going to want to get your people in as fast as humanly possible, because they're going to benefit from it. And we know that profitability equates to retention. So once your people are making money, they never leave your business. Another product and another aspect of Panther is Atlas Forge. Atlas Forge is the educational platform that works in conjunction with Panther Strategies. We talk about real money, diversification, inflation, deflation, taxes, capital investment programs, gold, silver, the future, cryptocurrency, passive residual products that we offer. But really, Atlas Forge is that go-to one-stop shop where you can learn and earn. It's a subscription-based website full of, there's probably hundreds of hours of education on that site now, and we just got started. So everybody's played a role in that, and thank everybody that's been part of that and contributed. It's turned out better than I thought it would. So we look at diversify your asset and income in one opportunity. See, what advantage we have over all other network marketing companies is our platform. All of our products are money, and you can earn, you can learn, you can save, you can have products that appreciate, all in one place. Sometimes some of the bonuses and things that we do, we get paid in real property. And of course, it's got the additional income stream that, geez, if I was a 9-to-5 worker right now, white collar or blue collar, we know that AI, automated intelligence, is going to replace 30 to 40% of the jobs around the world. So what better time to start building your plan B now? You've got a window of opportunity to get up to speed, engage in the culture, and make a go of it with something that makes, it's very prudent. It makes a lot of sense. So it's a one-stop shop. It's everything that you need to be successful, and we've got some funnels that are in the works now to help you market, produce some different interested parties. So we got a comp plan that's really second to none when I look at it. It's got direct sales rewards up to 15% for those that like to recruit and sponsor and build big teams. And then we've got a body of work, what's called a Panther Career Bonus, where you earn up to 50,000 euros a month. And then Atlas Forge, of course, the educational platform I just mentioned. You can sell that through Panther. You can sell that a la carte on your own through the retail side and earn commissions, whether you do it through the retail side or through Panther Strategies. And for every subscription every month, whether it be the Pioneer or the Mastery, why of course you'd earn 5 to 10 euros respectively. And then the number one way that you'll get paid is Club Forge rewards. And what that really means to some of the people that are networkers, when you get in a binary system a certain threshold reached on both sides, why of course you're going to earn a commission. So you can imagine, I've been in a couple of these that I've been in for a decade now that prove most rewarding. You build a business, you get volume on both sides. And, right now I get paid, just about every 5 minutes in one company or another. So it works. It's very leveraged. It helps people build businesses, work as a team instead of just, the 3% of the people that make the money. We have a real shot at getting a huge number of people into profitability, have a great retention rate, and really reduce attrition. So that's how we made the comp plan. It's very profitable. So Club Forge Rewards is one of those ways that you'll find that you'll earn a lot of money through the Club Forge Rewards in the binary system. And then you can't have a comp plan unless you have club matching bonus. We pay up to 22%, 3 generations deep, 1075, meaning anybody you personally sponsor, if they made $1,000 that week, you made 100. So 3 generations matching bonus. This is a networker's dream. And then of course we have car bonuses. We have incentives that range anywhere from, electronics all the way up to a $750,000 villa for those that'll qualify. So the incentives are very nice. Some of them are the real property investments that we have. So they're very nice. Comp plan, very happy with it. Let's see here. Our program really, whether you're in work 9 to 5, whether you're in a direct sales network marketing company, whatever it might be, this really can coexist with whatever you're doing. And a lot of times I'll hear people say, well, I'm successful at this. I'm successful at that. I'm laser focused on this company. Well, that's great. If you're laser focused and you're making all this money, what are you doing with the money that you're making through this other program? It's very easy. You might as well leverage yourself, pay yourself a commission on your own products, join Panther Strategies as your plan B, because what will happen, a lot of Fortune 500 companies, a lot of small businesses, a lot of networking companies, well, they won't be around 5 years from now because the economy is going to it's going to separate the weak. If you're a weak company, I don't care if you're on the NASDAQ or a Fortune 500 company or your little mom and pop shop, the economy is going to weed out the weak. And it'll happen in the next, 5 to 7 years. Just simple macroeconomics tell you that when interest rates start going back up and all this debt, somebody's going to have to pay the piper. It'll be long reaching and it'll devastate a whole lot of companies around the world, big, small, or indifferent. So like I said earlier, you have a window of opportunity to protect yourself, to join Panther. Maybe you come back to it in a month or a year. It doesn't matter. But you got to get started. You got to start building a base and have that secondary insurance on income. This is, of course, work from home, no schedule, no boss, no commuting, and no sales quota with great commissions. So you can finally earn what you're worth and go down the road. We've seen a lot of people join Panther Strategies that absolutely positively, most people that come out of high school or college have no financial education whatsoever. So this is a platform that you can learn and earn and do all those things right on one shop, one stop. Panther products are money. And I just took some 2 years averages on some of the products that we offer. Over the last 2 years, GEGA and IN, germanium, gallium, and indium, they're up to 184%. And those are what's known as strategic metals. With every membership package, you have a choice of 20% of that value goes towards whatever product you'd like. So right out of the gate, from day one, a membership package does a lot of different things. It gives you an international turnkey business. It gives you a plan B. It starts you an international savings account of real property assets. It diversifies you. It allows you to have assets abroad that are not under the same regulatory authority as whatever your home country may be. You look at precious metals and what I could call insurance, from 10 years ago in the last crash. Silver's up 500%, gold's up 200%. And this is insurance. I don't even consider this an investment. This is one of those things in life that you must mitigate risk. And that's what gold and silver allows you to do. And I think over the next 5 years, I think gold and silver will do quite well as an insurance. Think about it. You insure every aspect of your life, your home, your car, your boat, your life. Maybe you're I don't know, an athlete. You insure your legs. You insure your mortgage. Why wouldn't you insure your financial future? And that's what gold and silver does. So we have these beautiful products. It's our logo. They're the 49s, SA, and we also have, here's some of our stackers. They're beautiful. We love them. It's kind of cool to have our own logo on our own gold and silver money. And then this unique, this will become very, very valuable in the future. This is authentication. This is QRC. This is a serial number. This has the ability for tracking. It's called CertiLock. And there's a free mobile app that you can download right to your smartphone. And of course, track delivery movement of your gold. You can check its status if you have it in a vault somewhere. And it's included in all of our gold prices. Every piece will have this CertiLock. So it's unique, it's innovative, it's the future, because fraudulent activity in the gold and silver market skyrockets when fiat currencies fail, because it'll become very, very valuable. So you need to do something to protect yourself. And right now, if it's still in the CertiLock and sealed and everything's good to go, we do a guaranteed buyback. If you want to liquidate for whatever reason, a lot of these families around the world, they live month to month, paycheck to paycheck. And if the littlest thing goes wrong, well, of course, they're going to need some cash, some liquidity. So what we offer is a guaranteed buyback, that if that happenstance would occur, well, of course, you have the ability to liquidate through Panther Strat, through me, through Nicole, and we will buy back any of our gold that is intact with CertiLock. That's the reason, because the biggest problem with gold and silver throughout the years has been, where do you sell it if you need to sell it? And your options, depending upon where you are in the world, are very limited. And the options you do have can be quite expensive, meaning they're only going to pay you 50, 60, 70 cents on the dollar. You're going to lose, half your gold value, which I think is ridiculous, but that's the way it is. So moving along, we offer some passive residual income products right now. The one that we offer right now is green mining. It's mining of cryptocurrency. We're actually creating a green coin that is going to be, you've heard of proof of power, proof of stake. This is going to be, proof of work, green will be proof of power. They're going to take the value of energy, invert that into the blockchain, and it makes a whole lot of sense. Think of Airbnb and those types of disruptive technologies and strategies. Same thing with energy. It's well overdue. It's a great passive residual income that we offer. Now, we could have picked any cryptocurrency on the planet, but cryptocurrency, if you're tuned into Atlas Forge and have been listening over the last 6 weeks, that we've concentrated on cryptocurrency and the future of, the greatest money improvement since its inception. Why, of course, that's cryptocurrency. But with cryptocurrency, there's a lot of things you need to know. There's a lot of issues with scaling and speed and security. And the biggest one, utility. We have all these coins, but very few coins solve a problem. Very few coins have a utility, meaning what are they used for? What problem are they solving? And green very easily solves a lot of problems. It can distribute, inexpensive energy anywhere there's a computer. So very nice. We like it. We like the future of it. So if we can save some people some money in the future on their electricity bills, or reduce it or eliminate it altogether, that would be what, stage 2 or 3. Stage 1 right now, we have access to green mining, where it's a one-time cost where you're going to generate coins, passive residual income. The other one that we have, we did proof of power, green, utility, the future, blockchain. You've got to take this cryptocurrency seriously. It is going to be the future. Cryptocurrency will be the payment method of the future. There's been billions of dollars that just flooded into the infrastructures of this new disruptive technology called blockchain or cryptography, and it will be the future. Some people say, well, did I miss the boat? I said, no, you haven't missed anything. You look at market penetration, you look at who's actually using the coins, we've got a long way to go from the monetary velocity. Meaning we're not using it as a money right now. We're using it as a investment, a speculative investment and I won't go into any more, but it is the future, and you need to learn about what money looks like in the future, because it's all going to run on 5G, all going to run on blockchain. The Internet of Things will be powered by 5G. It'll run on the accounting ledger, what's known as really blockchain, and it's inevitable. There's no way around it. You'll have smart cities, smart cars, all these different electronics that will be interconnected. They'll be able to communicate with each other, and they'll be able to do it real time, because 5G is the other, opportunity that's sweeping the world right now. Is 5G will connect everything. It's the missing piece of the puzzle right now. It'll bring cryptocurrency, the internet. It'll have the ability and the software to drive our cars, our drones, monitor our electricity, our supply. It'll completely improve archaic fiat monetary system that has been nothing but trouble for 4,000 or 5,000 years. Money's always been used to control the people. Cryptocurrency is that one new disruptive technology that, if we the people can embrace it and grasp it fast enough, it'll be the first time in humanity that we the people will actually own, maintain, and control our own money. I know, crazy, but it's here. Welcome to the 21st century. So what makes Panther so great is we believe in innovation. We believe in the future. We believe in capitalism. We believe in this type of mentality is what drives growth, innovation, capitalism, entrepreneurship. Those are the types of people that we want. That's the kind of business we are. We want to be able to build in the future, adapt, add, new and exciting products that we were already looking at for, next year. So this will always be able to expand. We'll be an innovator. We're not stuck with just having one single product that may or may not work. This is big boy network marketing. This is money. And this is the future. And there's going to be many, many opportunities in the future to get some more passive residual income, build a huge business, because at the end of the day, you can't do anything without money, or very little. And that's what we're selling. It might be in a different form that you're accustomed to. You might not understand it all right now, but that's what we're here for. And the future is where the money is. More money is made on a down economy than a thriving economy, because it's all about value proposition. It's all about getting assets at unbelievable price. And you can do that two ways. You can do it while it's crashing, or you can be out there, stepping into new boundaries into the future, be an innovator, because they all support each other. Capitalism, innovation, entrepreneurship. And there's going to be many, many opportunities for us to make some money and invest in the different things that we already know that are coming. Drones, cryptocurrency, robotics, solar, wind power, 5G smartphones, microchips. I mean, just to get started. You can't do any of those things without strategic metals. Remember, you want to be the general store, and that's what we are. So hopefully that helps. Join Panther Strategies Club today. Membership start at about €200 and go up. Every membership package includes whatever that value is. If it's a $200 package or a $2,000 package, 20% of whatever that membership fee goes towards any of the gold, silver, strategic metals, or any product. 20% of that value goes towards your investment of your choice. So with that said, get back with, who sent you to this webinar. Hopefully you learned a little bit here today. Check us out at atlasforge.com, pantherstrategies.com. If you're already a member, then join us on Facebook. We have groups set up there, and collaborative groups where we can learn and earn and share the message worldwide. So with that said, welcome to Panther Strategies, and we look forward to talking to you shortly. This is Andy Morbitzer, Panther Strategies. Have a great day, guys. We'll talk soon.